7:21 here, Big 550 KTRS. Well, our next guest was here in studio. He was talking about his previous film, Belleville. He's out with something new called Somewhere Between Arnold and Festus. He also could have called it Imperial, Peevely, or Herculaneum. Joining us now is the director and writer of the show, Dan Stedman. Dan, welcome, Big 550 KTRS.
Thank you. Good to be back, you guys.
And you brought with us an actress, Kate Barton. Kate, welcome to KTRS.
Thank you.
Tell us about the movie Somewhere Between Arnold and Festus.
All right, well, Somewhere Between Arnold and Festus is about a documentary filmmaker. I play the documentary filmmaker. Mm-hmm. And we are traveling all across Arnold and Festus to find stories about love, because she is making a documentary about the love chapter, 1 Corinthians 13. So it is in the form of kind of a fake documentary. It's scripted, but it's in the documentary style.
So it's not a documentary, but it's a movie about a documentary filmmaker.
She plays a documentarian.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So I saw the trailer, and it looks quirky. It reminds me of, it has that Belleville movie feel.
Yeah, it has a similar. We use the stand-up talking, that sort of thing that they do on Modern Family or Christopher Guest films or that sort of thing. It's a faux documentary, we call it, so she is playing a character, but she seems very real because she's a very good actress.
We should say that the movie Somewhere Between Arnold and Festus, you can see the trailer online, but the film premieres June 9th and 10th at Warenberg Arnold 14 Cinema.
Yeah, we sold out 7 p.m. right away. We kind of do these big red carpet events where antique cars show up and bring the actress to set, and everyone dresses up like they're going to the Oscars, and there's searchlights in the sky. And so we're doing it up big next week on Tuesday and Wednesday night. There's still tickets for $8.45.
Warenberg Arnold 14. Now, a lot of the people in the movie are from Arnold?
Over 100 people have speaking roles that are from Arnold, Festus, Peevely, all those areas.
And you did an open casting call? Tell us about that.
That's how we discovered everybody. With Belleville, when it released in 13 cities through Warenberg, we held casting sessions in all 13 cities. So now I get to go city by city and make a movie in all 13 of them. But, of course, a lot of them are right here in St. Louis. So a lot of the actors are also from St. Louis, and, we're pulling from the city as well.
Right. Did you find some unknown thespians while you were doing this?
Well, they're all unknown for the most part.
I'm sorry. I mean, some Brad Pitts or someone who's a couple who are really like, oh, these are people good.
I got to be this is the fourth film with Dan that I've worked on, so I had the opportunity during those casting sessions to be the casting director at the Ronnie's Theater. And originally, at the time, we were planning on a sports movie, so like a lot of people came out and told their like quirky sports films, and it was just so cool to see. People brought their families. It was just so cool to see.
There's a lot of testosterone from both the men and the women that were auditioning for that, and now we've sort of contacted them and said, this isn't that movie, but if you could, if you tone in your, and tone it in, and let's talk about love. But yeah, it's fun. I love finding people. The one of the actresses in Belleville, Cooper Shaw from St. Louis, ended up winning the American Movie Award for Best Supporting Actress in Belleville in our film. So that's why I decided to move here from Los Angeles, because I thought, there's something here. I want to keep discovering people. So I'm very loyal to the actors, and I like to see them do bigger and bigger things. Kate had a very large role in Belleville. She dies in the film.
Oh, and that'd be awesome.
Kill her off.
Yeah,
she gets to live in this one.
That was the most nerve-wracking thing.
So you're not going to be in the sequel?
No, unfortunately.
Called Swansea.
Unfortunately.
So are you from St. Louis originally?
No, I grew up in Michigan. But,
right.
I've lived in L.A. for almost all my
And you were
adult
making
life.
movies in L.A.
Yeah.
And you came back, so now you're making movies here in St. Louis?
Yeah, I made a movie called Jesus People that finally came out last year, but Octavia Spencer's in it, so we have an Academy Award winner.
Right.
We had Wendy McClendon-Covey from The Goldbergs and Bridesmaids.
Love her.
Yeah, so, that's what I was doing out in L.A., and frankly, as much as I enjoyed all that, I'm having more fun having total creative control, for one thing, which most writer-directors want.
Right.
And also I love discovering people like Kate and all these others that are in this film that, might never get this opportunity. And there's a lot of people. And then all the extras. Like, in addition to the 100 speaking roles, there's another 150 people that are background extras. And these are like grandparents with their grandchildren, and it's their bucket list to be in a movie. So I feel like I get to be Santa Claus all the time.
Now talk
wishes.
about the infrastructure, because first you're going to start working with First Rule Film here for your next couple ones, I guess. But in terms of equipment and crew and all that. You find all these people. There's a lot of talent all around here.
There's talent all over the city. Yeah, there's all kinds of crews, and then we rely on businesses to help support the red carpet, and we do after parties after each night. So you do have to pull from everybody. It really becomes a community. It's a barn raising to put these films together. You know. Which is probably what they were doing around here 200 years ago.
Yeah.
So now I'm just asking them to raise a film, independent film.
And Kate, you're now. Were you always an actress, or were you? How did you fall into all this?
Well, it's actually pretty cool because I initially went to school for film, but then I had to transfer back due to financial reasons that I don't want to talk about.
Right.
But so when I came on with Dan's film, I actually initially came on as a crew member because that is actually the aspect that I wanted to learn more about. And I remember getting ready for the production meeting, and we were at SWIC, and I had seen that they had been previously holding auditions, and so I kind of went online and looked, what the part they were looking for was, and then I kind of just approached Dan. I'm like, can I still audition for that? And I did, and I got the role. So on Belleville, I played 2 roles. I had a crew position,
right.
The DIT, and then I was also in the film. So it's cool because we use these like smaller crews, and you wear like more than one hat.
Right.
And it's a great learning experience, and Dan is really great about teaching anybody who wants to learn more about filmmaking.
The movie is Somewhere Between Arnold and Festus. It premieres June 9th and 10th at the Warenberg Arnold 14 Theater. Tickets still available. Can we see Belleville online? Is it on Netflix or?
Belleville's available at my website, circa87.com as well. So the same place where people go for tickets for this. We have most of the previous titles that are available for download and streaming on there. So Belleville's on there.
Circa87.com?
Yeah, CIRCA87.
Circa87.com is the website. Writer-director Dan Stedman, who grew up in Michigan, was a Hollywood filmmaker, and now makes his home and his movies here in St. Louis. And Dan, you are always welcome here, my friend.
Thank you very much, you guys.
You got it. The movie is Somewhere Between Arnold and Festus. It's a fake documentary about love.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Yeah. Do you ever answer the question?
I mean,
You're supposed to say, see the movie.
See the movie. Yeah.
See the movie.
Yeah.
There you go. June 9th and 10th at Warenberg Arnold 14 Theater. Somewhere Between Arnold and Festus. Dan and Kate, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
You got it.
Love being here.
8:28 here, Big 550.